guys, my name's Joey. Welcome back to my life. This is my sister Kylie. And today we're just going to do a fun video where she asked me 50 questions so you guys can learn more about me. So here we go.
Why did you start a YouTube channel?
Okay, I think everybody knows that I started the YouTube channel because I was starting a camper renovation and I wanted to record that journey.
What do you hope to achieve with your channel?
Not really anything. I just kind of use it as like a creative outlet. I just post videos and edit them because it's fun to do and I don't expect it to go anywhere. If it does, don't get me wrong, that would be cool, but yeah, no expectations.
If you could live anywhere, where would that be?
On an island away from people because I literally can't stand people.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
Oh God, I have no weaknesses. No, let's see, strengths. I would say that I am a hard worker. I am very capable of being comfortable at doing things just by myself. I'm good at being alone, basically. I'm very family oriented and I'm always there for people. Weaknesses, oh my God, I don't like people, so I don't like to socialize that much. That's all I got for that right now.
What is your ultimate goal in life?
To do something that I love and not have to worry about money because I hate working.
Okay. What is your favorite board game?
Favorite board game? Sometimes I'm in like a Monopoly mood, but not normally because that game takes for fucking ever and I usually lose anyway. So I would say that like, oh, I don't know, checkers.
Do you have any tattoos, and if so, how many?
I have 5. I have one right here on my chest. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the Tree of Life. I got that in Texas when I was stationed there for the Army. And then, of course, my sleeve. We've got the wing. This one on the inside, you can't really see, but that says Second Generation Combat Medic, because my dad was a medic in the Army as well. Got a stopwatch here and a compass on the inside. A lot of people always ask me the meanings because apparently if you have tattoos, they have to mean something, but mine don't always have to mean something to me. However, I really like the quotes, take these broken wings and learn to fly, hence the wing. The trouble is you think you have time goes with the compass, and not all who wander are lost. Well, that would be the compass, and then the stopwatch would be for the time one.
Do you speak any languages other than English?
No, not really. I'm only fluent in English. I could get by if I were to go to France because I took like 4 years of French in high school. So I'm like okay-ish, but I wouldn't say that I'm fluent in it.
If your personality was an animal, then what animal are you?
Oh God. Probably one of those screaming monkeys.
Oh dear God. How many countries have you been to?
I've been the US, Canada, Germany, Bulgaria, Belgium, Romania. I think that's it. 6?
What's your favorite color?
Favorite color is like a teal blue.
3 top favorite songs?
Top favorite songs. At the moment, I'm really obsessed with, I don't know what it's called, like that one that's really famous on TikTok right now. It's like As the World Falls or something.
I haven't been on TikTok in a minute.
I don't know. There's that one. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, probably not, because that was hardly anything to go off of. And then, of course, I'm obsessed with Holy by Justin Bieber. I just covered that recently. And probably, God, a third. Any, like, Dua Lipa song, honestly. That could be in the top 3.
What's your biggest achievement so far?
Not killing someone. Let's see, biggest achievement. Probably like sticking through the first 2 years of college because I never thought I was going to go to college.
If you could be someone else for a day, who would it be and why?
Let's see, if I could be someone else for a day, who would it be and why? Priyanka, whatever her last name is, because she's married to my man, and I want to know what that's like.
How did I know? Looking back, what's something you would do differently?
Something I would do differently. I wouldn't have dated all those girls in high school, and I would have came out a lot sooner than I did.
What is your favorite thing about making YouTube videos?
Honestly, I didn't think that I would like the editing the most, but I think I actually like the editing the most. Like the whole process, and just getting to create something,
like
and then
the
seeing it, seeing it at the end is like really satisfying.
What is your least favorite thing about making YouTube videos?
The fact that like when I do certain videos, I have to have another person here because I'd rather just seclude myself in a room and record myself. But like with some of the angles and stuff, I always need help. So there's that.
Do you believe in karma?
Oh, absolutely. And there's still some of y'all that got it coming.
Oh God. On average, how long does it take for you to create a YouTube video?
It depends on the video. Like my PSA video was already like edited and done, so I just threw like an intro and an outro section to it. So that was like my quickest one. With the camper videos, it seems like it takes a lot of time, but really it's just going out to the campgrounds and actually doing the work and then putting it all together. But because I don't go out every day, it just seems longer. But then like with the cover songs, I think they take the longest because I have to actually go onto the program that I use and record the songs, and then I have to come in here and we have to record it like 5 different ways just to get like good angles and stuff, and then put it all together.
Do you have any pets?
I have 2 dogs, as you can probably see in my intro video. The curly-haired one is Zeus, and the straight-haired one is Athena.
What is your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show? I have a lot of favorites just in regards of genre. So like if I'm watching a TV show to watch a TV show, it'd probably be like Grey's Anatomy. But if like I'm in the mood for reality TV, then of course it's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or Vanderpump Rules or something along those lines. So it just depends on like what I'm in the mood for.
Do you consider yourself to be an introvert or an extrovert?
Definitely an introvert until you get to know me or your close family, and then I think I am extremely extroverted.
Is there anyone that you would one day like to partner with on your channel?
No, because I don't think I'm gonna get that famous, so.
What were you doing 3 hours ago?
I was watching Celebrity Dating Show and laughing my ass off because it's really funny.
Would you ever marry a celebrity?
Absolutely.
Have you ever laughed at an inappropriate moment?
All the time.
What is the first thing you instantly notice about people?
The vibe that they give off, I guess. I can usually tell if I like a person within like the first minute of talking to them. Not always, but most of the time, if I've talked to you for like a minute, I can usually decide like, oh, this person's cool, or stay the fuck away from this person.
Out of all the videos you've uploaded on your channel, which ones are your favorites?
Oh, God. I think my favorite so far is a tie between the sibling bond, music video that we did, because that was just fun creating it with you and our other sister Lizzie, or I think Holy by Justin Bieber, because that was like the first one that I was like, oh damn, my son really did in this.
What are some of the best and worst purchases you've ever made?
Purchases?
Yes.
best purchase. Shoot, I don't know. I think my dogs count as purchases because I got Athena off of Facebook Marketplace and I had to pay to adopt Zeus. So I would say they're my best purchases. Worst would be... What?
Poppy.
Oh God, let's not. I used to have a parrot and he wasn't my first bird, but he was really cool. He just screamed all the time, no matter what he did. So unfortunately he had to be rehomed. He went to a good home and there were like a lot of factors that played into him being rehomed, but yeah, probably worst purchase.
Who is the person that inspires you the most?
That's probably a tie between my dad, my mom, and my stepdad, I would say, because like they each have different aspects. Like my dad, I'm inspired by his work ethic and just how he continues to go no matter what life throws at him. Same thing for my mom, her work ethic, how she continues to push on no matter what life throws at her, and just the way that she loves her kids. And then probably my stepdad, because he didn't have to be there to love me, but of course he chose to. And the way that he's treated my mom and merged our two families together has been wonderful.
Is there a language you would like to learn and eventually speak fluently?
Italian.
What does your typical day look like?
Oh God. Well, recently, if you don't know, I quit my job because I hated it. But I would say a typical day for me now is usually, well, let me just tell you what I did the past 3 days. So I wake up somewhat early-ish in the morning because I'm on a normal schedule now. Shower, brush my teeth, coffee, of course. And then I usually go to the campgrounds to do some work. Yes, I'm still working on the freaking camper. Almost done though. And then I'll come home, and just chill, watch TV, play games, make YouTube videos or something, and then go to bed. Sometime in between there, I'll have maybe a meal or two if I'm lucky, but I usually don't eat 3 meals a day.
What equipment do you use? Camera, software, editing?
Oh my gosh, I'm really bougie, guys. So I use my phone to make like my covers and stuff like that because I use GarageBand and I like it better on the phone. And then I record my videos through my phone because I don't have like a fancy camera or a GoPro or anything like that. And then like the thing my phone is attached to right now is one of those ring lights with a stand. Little known fact, I have this microphone right here, but right now it's just a prop because one of the cords is like faulty, I guess, and can't get it to work yet, but I'm getting stuff to make that work. And then like this camera over here is currently mounted to one of those two-way mainstay lamp things. So that's what we have for lighting, that and the ring light. And yeah, and then I'm sitting on like kitchen bar stools with blankets tacked onto the wall so you can't see the paneling. But I have plans on getting better stuff. It's just money.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 11 siblings. So one of them is full, 3 of them are half, and then all of the rest are step siblings. Both of my parents are divorced and remarried. That's why I have so many.
Do you get along with all your siblings?
Most of the time, yes.
What kind of music do you like to listen to?
I typically listen to mainly pop music, but I also like country occasionally if I'm in the mood for it. And then I'd say that's probably about it.
What do you do when you aren't working on your channel?
I'm lazy as fuck. I say that I need to go to the gym and I usually don't go to the gym. I used to be really good about going to the gym, but since I got out of the military, I don't anymore. So I pretty much just lay around and watch TV and occasionally yell at my dogs.
Fun question next. What 3 things would you bring to a deserted island and why?
Oh, Lord. Flint and steel, because I don't think I can make a fire the barbaric way. a satellite phone so somebody could get me the fuck off of the island, and Nick Jonas.
Oh dear God. What is the best piece of advice you have ever been given?
Probably, if it doesn't make you happy, don't do it.
Where do you envision your channel in the following years?
I literally have like no plans for my channel to go any farther than like my 20 family and friends who watch it. But it would be nice if it gained a little bit of traction, but like I said, I'm not expecting anything out of that. I literally have fun just making these videos.
Have you ever met someone famous?
I think I would remember if I did. I went on this trip in like my junior year of high school to Canada, and we stayed with like these members of this church, and the people who I ended up staying with were the babysitter of Justin Bieber when he was younger. But yeah, I think that's as close as I've come.
What is a random fact about yourself?
A random fact about myself. I can sing my ABCs backwards, and it's all from that little short from Disney Channel. I think it was called like As the Bell Rings with Demi Lovato in it.
I could never.
Should I do it?
You should.
ZYXWVUTSRQPONM LKJIHGFEDCBA.
I can barely sing in the regular way. What's one thing you never leave the house without?
Lately it's been my like hydro flask with water, because I've been getting really dehydrated lately and I'm trying to hydrate more.
Do you have any phobias?
Hate spiders with a passion. Like if I see them, I'm running, screaming, or frozen in fear. Somebody usually has to come and kill the spider for me, and then I can hardly even like dispose of the dead body, so I usually have my dogs try and eat it so I don't have to pick it up.
I think we now know the answer to this one. Who is your favorite celebrity?
Nick Jonas.
If you could wish anything or do anything, what would it be?
Okay, I wish that I wasn't a bass as far as singing goes, and I had like a sweet little tenor voice, because then life would be so much easier. Was that the whole question, or was there another part to it?
It was just wish anything or do anything. So
yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wish I had a tenor voice and I could sing higher. And my falsetto doesn't suck. Nobody wants to hear that, trust me.
Do you tend to be nice to people, and do you expect anything in return?
I would say that for the most part, I'm nice to people. When I don't like people, I will admit that I can be really fake just to avoid conflict or drama. But if you do something that really sets me off, like, you're gonna hear about it. And I have lots of mouth, and it's gonna drive you insane because you're gonna hear about it and how it bugs me. But I think in return, I just respect the same. Like, you treat me with respect. If you don't like me, then tell me you don't like me. Be fake to me. I don't really care what you do, but don't try and like stay in my life if you don't like me.
Would you prefer to be hurt by someone you love most or trust most?
Oh God, what kind of freaking question? Probably somebody that I trust most, I guess, because like I would never want the people that I love to hurt me.
What instruments do you know how to play?
I know how to play the voice. I can like dabble on the piano and play like certain songs, but I can't read music. I was in choir for 7 years and I cannot read music. But yeah, that's literally about it. Like my voice and a shitty job of the piano, and that's it. I wish that I could play the piano really well and probably like the guitar, but that'll probably never happen.
Okay. Who would be the first person you called if you found a dead body in your garden?
Oh my God, if I found a dead body in my garden, probably my sister Erica, because if it's in my garden, odds are I probably put it there and forgot about it, so she would have to help me like dispose of the body, and I feel like she'd be down for that.
So the rest are the extra questions.
Okay, let's do them. Here's 10 extra bonus questions about me.
What is your favorite movie or TV show soundtrack?
Oh, I'm really obsessed with the Julie and the Phantom soundtrack. I just got into that like last year when it came out. Chef's kiss. So good. It's so good.
What is the relationship between you and the last person you texted?
I think the last person I texted was my mom. So, mother-son. I don't talk to a lot of people.
What is the last TV show you watched?
Currently, I was watching American Idol before we started filming this. I'm like way far behind. I'm still on the auditions. I'm pretty sure the show's like over or almost over, but I just get bored of it sometimes, so I'm just watching American Idol.
What was your greatest achievement in high school?
Oh God, in high school? I don't know that I achieved very many great things in high school. I will say I had a lot of stage fright when I was in choir for those 7 years, and I didn't like to sing in front of like anyone, which is weird because I was in choir, I know. But my senior year, I ended up doing a duet and had like solo parts in that duet, and then I was also part of another duet within like the whole choir. So I had like technically 2 solos my senior year and stepped out of my comfort zone and faced my fears of singing in front of people.
Would you prefer marine life or jungle life?
Oh God. I'd say jungle because the ocean freaks me the fuck out. I cannot swim in anything that I can't see the bottom of. Like if it's clear waters but it's deep, cool. But if it's like the murky ocean where I'm picturing like shit swimming around my feet and stuff like that, that's a no-go. But like jungle life, I feel like I could rock. Like swinging vine to vine, like pet panther, control the monkeys. Like I could do that.
Would you ever own a snake?
Snakes don't freak me out. Like, I have a spider phobia, but snakes don't freak me out. But I would never own one because I've seen some videos and those things can get, like, crazy. Like, what if it just wraps around my throat one day and just tries to freaking kill me or something? Like, I don't know how that would end up. No, I couldn't do that.
I've seen a lot of videos of, like, snakes that were in their things and then ended up not in their things and then, like...
Exactly. Like, nobody wants to know where, like, oh, where did my pet snake go? Like... No, not for me.
Have you ever been arrested?
Never been arrested. I'm a good kid. Probably was almost arrested a couple times, especially in Romania.
I don't even want to know. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning?
I do not dream. I swear to God. I have like maybe 1 dream a year that I actually remember. Any other time, I go to sleep, I shut my eyes, I open my eyes, it's the morning. Like, that's all it is. I never remember dreams, or if I even dream.
What's the funniest joke you know?
Ew. There's one that I'm thinking of, but I'm not going to say it. Funniest joke I know right... You know what? The funniest joke that I know right now is our political system in the U.S. I'm not very political, so I'm not going to get into that, and I don't want to see, like, any comments below talking about politics, which I'm sure if my dad is watching this, he's going to put one just because. But, I mean, whatever, if that's your cup of tea. But literally, like, politics are a joke. Politicians don't care about you or I. They just care about controlling things and getting paid. Like, no, I hate politics. It's a joke.
Last question. What TV show character would it be most fun to trade places with for a week?
A TV show character to trade places with for a
Harry
week.
Potter.
You know, that's actually, I think, where I was going with that. Like, I'm a Harry Potter nerd, and I feel like, yeah. But not Harry Potter specifically. I would want to trade places with Hermione because she's a boss-ass bitch, and she knows, like, all the spells. So, Hermione.
That was the last one.
Woo! That was fun! That was literally 24 minutes of my life. If you guys watched this all the way through, congrats, because I probably wouldn't have watched it all the way through if it was somebody else, but who knows, maybe I was entertaining enough for you to watch. Yeah, so I do have a couple more videos, like, in the works that I've planned up that I want to make, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I will catch you guys on the flip side.